Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Post Frame Show. My name's Karen Edwards. We are in York, Pennsylvania, and I am here with Barry and Richard from K9 Fasteners. It's great to see you guys. Richard, introduce yourself for everyone.
Richard Mast. I'm from Monroe, Wisconsin, working with K9 Fasteners, and it's a great product. I'm glad to be here.
What do you do for the company?
I am a multi-line rep primarily, and so I'm selling screws and fasteners to retailers and contractors, so and giving my honest opinion.
Okay, and we're going to ask for that. Barry, how about you?
I've been with K9 Fasteners for almost 9 years. And when I joined K9 Fasteners, we were primarily in the upper Midwest in 6 states. And after 8 to 9 years, we are now in 19 states, and we're on the grow. And we're on the grow because of the true story and the true testimony of why our fasteners are beating our competitors on performance and cost, which equals value.
Excellent. So, Richard, you're out in the field every day talking to contractors, distributors. Let's hear the honest opinion.
The honest opinion is I started using these screws back in Iowa, working for a contractor, and when I moved to Wisconsin, I couldn't find these screws, and so I became a distributor because I knew they are a valuable screw. They have exceptional value, and they have a faster set time, a safer bit fit. They're just overall valuable, very valuable screw, and I am very happy to be a representative of K9.
Yes, it's a product you believe in and that you can stand behind. So we're at the show. It just opened. This is day one. So you probably haven't been talking to too many people, but there's a real good turnout here. What are some of the questions that people want to know when they come up to your booth?
Sure. Well, I just had a question here that said, are you new? And so because we're on the grow, because people haven't heard about us, we basically have to just encourage them and remind them the truth that we've been in market for 16 years. And so we are, it's kind of a David and Goliath story, to be honest. We are chipping away at the major competitors every day because the story is real, because the value is real. And so they want to know, are we new? And then they want to know, well, what differentiates you from the competitors? And the thing is that we are a premium contractor grade fastener. So this is for the professional. We have, an imaginary example. If Aunt Mabel wants to build a flower garden, she's not going to ask for a premium contractor grade fastener. But like Richard didn't tell you that he's also building. He also has a construction company. I'll let him tell you about that.
Oh, yeah.
But the contractors are the ones who care about liability, who care about security, who care about speed and efficiency and profitability. K9 Fasteners is the winner for those specific reasons.
Okay, Richard, tell us about your business.
We do a lot of pull frame buildings primarily, and so we use a lot of fasteners, and I have used a lot of fasteners during the years, but K9 always comes out on top. The value is just there. I just really like them, and from what I've seen, they add value to the building as far as reliability and longevity. In their coating, the ceramic coating just really holds up and cuts down in man time because they are faster. And that is a big thing in the construction industry is speed.
Yeah, especially, we want to get in there and get out and do the job with as little labor as possible, because that's a challenge too. So I have to ask you about the name, because your fasteners are named after dogs, and it's kind of cute. So how did that come about?
It is. So K9 Fasteners has some very humble beginnings. It was started 16 years ago by a distributor in Wisconsin, and a very humble, family, quality orientated company. And they said, we think that we could compete against these big competitors that are charging a lot of money for fasteners. So they went to work and they developed canines, and they said, well, what do we want to call it? And they said, well, I like dogs. Well, why do you like dogs? Well, because they're friendly, they're fast, they're faithful, and they're like, all of those attributes really define the company and what we want the fasteners to bring to the market. So that was it. It was a done deal. And then they said, okay, we have Huskies for our construction lags, we have Dobermans for our deck screws, and we have Greyhounds for our trim screws. And that's why, and that's the truth behind how we got.
Would you agree, Richard?
That is a very cool name. I agree.
All right. Wow. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Barry, for talking with me today. I'm going to let you get back to this busy show because we need to tell Pennsylvanians about these fasteners. Probably mid-Atlantic. I bet there's people here from Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, this whole area. So thanks again for being here today, and we'll be bringing you some more videos. So you guys got to wave goodbye because I don't have anybody to stop the video with me, so I'll sneak out. We'll see you next time, everybody.